Now, I don't know what science they're putting in this, but all I know is this is a headache in a bottle. Well, hello there. Tonight we are trying a bit of a different whiskey. One that I've actually tried. It's called Ailsa Bay. Now, this is the Sweet Smoke, release 1.2. Now, everyone will say Ailsa, Ailsa, whatever it is, but this one I've tried multiple times, and it's quite an interesting whiskey. Now, it's a 48.9%. And what they're saying here is scientifically distilled at 22 parts peat, so that's the 22, and 19 parts sweet. So it is a sweet and a smoky one. Then micro-matured to a precise balance of oaky sweetness and smoky notes. This award-winning new age single malt pushes the boundaries of flavour. Now, as I said, I've had this one before. I quite agree that they are correct in saying that. But there's a big but. Now, the coolest thing I think about this whole bottle is this. Now, I did talk about whiskey wanker for corks the other week, but it's not even about the actual cork. This is a heavy top to the bottle, and it's probably the heavier one that I've actually seen before. So, let's give it a bit of a go, hey? Now, that is all I'm going to pour, and there's a very good reason for that. But let's have a smell. So this one is supposed to be smoky, but it doesn't seem to be overly smoky, which is good. As I said, in one of my first videos I did, I don't really like really smoky stuff. In saying that though, I did have a smoky one the other day, which I really enjoyed, but it does have a little bit of a smokiness to it, but more of a campfire kind of afterwards kind of smoke. So it's not overpowering kind of thing. So let's have a small taste. Now, being close to 50% alcohol does give that alcohol kind of feel through it. The smokiness does hit straight away. The sweetness, for me, takes a little while to actually kick in. They're saying that, let's find this, that there's vanilla oakness, maintaining the fruit and creamy toffee, matured, has developed deep, tasty oak notes with every sip. I'm probably getting a bit, I don't know, am I getting an apple kind of flavour? There's something there that's not just, whatever the sweetness is, I can taste a little bit of it. Now, there's a reason why I'm only going to be having this much, and that's it. This thing here, it says on the side of it, no other malt is made with such science. Now, I don't know what science they're putting in this, but all I know is this is a headache in a bottle. The first night I had this, I think I had about 3 or 4 drinks of this. As I said, it is actually quite enjoyable. I can drink this all night long if the ending doesn't happen. It is a very enjoyable whiskey. The flavors are all there, the smokiness is there, the sweetness is there, but the problem is the next day I woke up with the largest migraine I think I've ever had. Now, I thought it might have been the 4 of these and, you know, the whiskey loots that I'd finished off, and because I'd probably gone through 6 drinks there and whatnot, and I probably had a little bit too much, and maybe I hadn't drunk much water or much food or whatever it is during the day. So I tried it again, and I couldn't really figure it out. And then I went back and had another couple of drinks of this. I think I had 2 drinks on one night, and that was it. And the next day, the same headache came, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on there? And I'm like, hang on a second, the only way, it's the same headache as what I had. The only 2 things that I had the same was this thing here. So I tried it again, because, you know, 3rd time lucky, right? Or I'm just an idiot. And what I did this time is I had plenty of water, I had plenty of food, and I made sure, knowing that I was going to try this out. What's funny is that I had one, and I probably had it in the afternoon. At night time, I had the same migraine as what it has. So whatever they put in this, for me, my body just can't handle that. that's kind of scary because I've done a ton of whiskey before and I've never had a problem like that before. I can drink a whole bottle of Yamazaki or, you know, a Johnny Walker Double Black and think about how much sugar's in that. And again, the hangover is hardly there. This thing, 1 or 2 drinks and I'm done. So that is all I'm having for you guys today. Now, in saying this, I'm actually not the only person that is saying the same thing. A good friend of mine who I've taken to whiskey events to, he's the actual one who told me about this and said, oh, look, you know, and I didn't realize he told me about it. I saw this in the bottle, looked at it and went, oh, that looks pretty cool. And then after I had the drinks and realized there was a headache one, that Dan was the same guy that told me that he had the same problem. So he can't drink this. He's still got this at home. He's probably got about this much left because, again, he tried it a couple of times and same thing. I had a look online, and exactly the same thing. There's people. Reddit was saying that there was people saying that they had major headaches. But then there's a lot of support for it as well. If you look on YouTube, there's a lot of great whiskey reviews. So there must be something in it. There's no other way to explain it. And again, I don't know for a fact because who knows what people put in things. But there's no way that some people are getting affected by it and some people aren't. So for me, this is a miss. For $100, this is really disappointing that I can't actually drink it. So it's $100 Australian. But would I risk it if I was you and I liked a bit of smokiness and sweetness? I probably would. Go off slow and see how you go. It is quite a good tasting whiskey. As I said, it just knocks me the fuck out and I can't do anything the next day. Anyway, so I did tell you I was going to have one that maybe, you know, a whiskey review that wasn't going to be up to standard. That's the one. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for everyone that's commenting as well, because obviously this is a very new channel and I'm still learning everything about whiskey. We're still going out to a lot of whiskey events and master classes and stuff like that. So I'm still going on my whiskey journey. And as you can see each week, this is slowly getting bigger and bigger. Today I picked up 4 new bottles, basically 6 new bottles. Anyway, so there's some more Japanese stuff as well. So again, guys, make sure you leave a comment, hit subscribe, share it out, like it, whatever I can do to get this channel going. And again, thank you. And if you've got any recommendations of whiskies to try, let me know because I'll see what I can do. All right, guys, catch you next week. Oh, thank fuck for that.